Good evening. Welcome to the Pearl Report. I'm Diana Lim. Hong Kong's art scene has blossomed partly due to the arrival of international art fairs, such as Art Basel. And while the art world is historically a boys' club, Hong Kong women have become increasingly influential as artists, administrators, gallerists, and so on. Producer Eric Capoon spoke to some of them about their contributions. We head first to Macau, where one artist shares a view of the world through her lens.
My name is Henrietta Tsui-Leung, and I am the founder and the CEO of Gallery Ora-Ora. Today, actually, we are hosting a show opening for one of my artists, Miss Cindy Ng, who is an ink artist. She has never really enjoyed using just a brush and paper to create her work. Over the years, she has been experimenting using red wine, white wine, milk, Coca-Cola, other forms of pulp, or different color pigments into creating her works. Basically, she would hang a piece of canvas vertically in her studio, and then she would try out all these different material or liquid, a lot of dripping of all these different material. For example, this piece here, different viewers who appreciate it may see different things. Today, I see a fish, and the next day, a ball of energy. And the next day, a landscape painting. My passion in art started when I was 3. I have always been a painter. I started going to art classes, but my mother passed away when I was 16. She was my role model in creativity. My dad said, let's focus in your Hong Kong certificate exam. Let's not get distracted. So we canceled a solo show that I was supposed to host. After that, I moved on and went to study abroad. And I wanted to do art, but my dad was very much against it.
Henrietta studied economics and psychology and became a banker. In 2003, she started her Master of Business Administration program.
At that point, I realized there's so much you can do apart from just finance, which I have already done it for 10 years at that point. It was my entrepreneurship professor who enlightened me, because I asked him, I really want to make something out of a business. So he asked me, what are you most passionate about? And I said, well, it's definitely visual art.
Henrietta started a gallery in 2006 with her savings.
At that time, there were only a handful of galleries. It was really Chinese contemporary art that was booming. I thought, there are thousands of contemporary artists in China. Why don't we take a part of it? The most important thing I achieved was the fact that I stepped away from my first career, from my comfort zone, from my safety net, and I jumped into something that is totally unknown in Hong Kong.
But with the arrival of international art fairs in the years following,
it just created such a buzz and interest, both locally and in the Asian area. And then we saw a big influx of galleries.
In 2012, Henrietta founded the Hong Kong Art Gallery Association. More than 50 galleries have joined.
We want to encourage people to come to the galleries and to communicate what galleries are and what we do. It is an era where art practitioners, be it artists, museums, institutions, or galleries, we should be collaborating on a large-scale basis. Artists demand a distribution channel in a very quick way. In Hong Kong, I've seen a lot of women working in the arts world, be it in institution, or as an artist, or as gallerist.
Nice to see you again.
Nina Pride is a featured artist at Henrietta's gallery.
Fundamentally, I have to really like an artist's work before I would consider working with the person. Every time I visit Nina at her studio, she's challenging herself. Once she finished something, now I want to make a bigger one. To me, she's very literati and poetic.
I always notice the sky and the tree, the hills, how they look like, how the weather change, and then put it all to my brain. So when I painting, I all use that element.
She has collected a lot of photos, and when she's painting something, certain parts needs something, she would look through her albums and she would pick out something that really catches her attention. I always will envy my own professional artists because they can have a career by creating art, but I can still paint at home. One day I may have a charity show. If one wants to be a professional artist, you have to dedicate all your working hours into it. It is very difficult to run two professional careers parallel.
Art is able to tell us about the past and about society at that time, be it social, economic, and geopolitical situations to their religious beliefs.
With the International Art Fair arriving into Hong Kong, it is set that Hong Kong is the Asian art hub.
I like to choose the ones that really show a more beautiful world than we normally see. Everyone will communicate differently to them.
Art is communication. Ultimately, the artist was trying to communicate with you, the viewer. So it's an opportunity to connect with other humans and other human experience.
Well, thank you for watching our show. It will be re-aired on Monday and Saturday, as well as on tvb.com. Until next time, from the Pearl Report team, good night, good luck, and good health.